The birth in the evil forest. Long ago, before the white man's road cut across the red earth of Igbo land, there stood a proud village called Kumbu. Kumbu was surrounded by thick forests, tall palm trees, and the singing of crickets that echoed through the night. The people were strong, hardworking, and proud of their ancestors. They worshipped the gods of the land, honored the spirits of their fathers, and feared the dark powers that dwelled in the evil forest, a place where no man dared to step. The evil forest was believed to be the home of abandoned spirits, strange creatures, and the anger of the gods. It was said that any child born with a strange mark or under a cursed sign belonged to that forest. No one questioned this belief, for it had been so since the time of their ancestors. In those days, there lived a young woman named Nneka, wife of Abadike, the blacksmith of Kumbu village. Nneka was beautiful and kind-hearted, but for many years the womb of motherhood refused to open for her. She visited the Dibia, sacrificed to Allah the earth goddess, and cried before the shrine of Idmali, yet no child came. Her husband loved her dearly, but his family began to whisper, "A barren woman brings shame to her husband," they would say. "The gods have closed her womb." One night, when the moon was full and the owls cried from the forest, Nneka had a strange dream. She saw herself standing beside a river of fire, and from the flames rose a small child with glowing eyes. The child spoke softly, "Mother, do not fear. When the next moon is born, I shall come, but the world will reject me." Woke up trembling and covered in sweat. She told her husband, but he only sighed and said, "Dreams are like the wind, my wife. They come and go." Yet, just as the child had said, the next moon brought labor pains. The midwives came, chanting songs to the gods. The night was dark and heavy, and thunder rumbled from the east. When the child came out, the women gasped in shock. The boy was strong and healthy, but there was a strange birthmark on his chest shaped like a coiled snake. The oldest midwife screamed, "Chink, this is a child of the spirits." Fear spread through the compound like wildfire. The elders were called at once. After long whispers and heavy sighs, the decision was made. "This child is not of man," said the oldest elder. "He must be taken to the evil forest before the sun rises, or the gods will punish us all." Nneka cried until her eyes were swollen. She clutched her baby tightly, refusing to let him go. But Abadike, under pressure from the elders and his kinsmen, took the baby from her trembling arms. "Forgive me, my wife," he whispered, tears rolling down his cheeks. "I cannot fight the gods." And before dawn, he carried the baby to the edge of the evil forest, placed him on a bed of leaves, and walked away as the crickets sang their mournful song. The next morning, word spread across Kumbu that the cursed child had been abandoned. Nneka locked herself in her hut and refused to eat. The women pitied her, but no one dared to question the will of the elders. Life in the village returned to its rhythm, but from that day, strange things began to happen. The rain refused to fall for 3 moons. The yam harvest failed. Children fell sick, and the river turned muddy. The elders said it was the anger of the gods, but no one knew why. Far away, deep inside the evil forest, the abandoned baby lay silently. Vultures flew above, and wild animals circled him, but none dared to touch him. When the moon rose that night, a soft mist covered the forest, and from the shadows appeared an old woman dressed in white, her eyes glowing like burning coal. She lifted the baby gently and said, "You are not cursed, little one. You are chosen. The foolish men of Kumbu cannot see what the gods have planned." Took the child into her hut hidden deep among the ancient trees, and fed him from a wooden bowl filled with milk and honey. That was how Chike, the child of the evil forest, began his journey. Watch out for part 2. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this.